Yesterday 4:15 p.m. Updated yesterday 9:14 p.m. Scroll staff share tweet email Reddit print share tweet email Reddit print live FIFA World Cup by Scroll staff published yesterday 4:15 p.m. Updated yesterday 9:14 p.m. Screenshot. 6 feet Hazard, Bell, Pen, 16, Lukaku, Bell, 18, Braun, Ton, 45 3 feet Lukaku, Bell, 51, Hazard, Bell, 90, Batshuayi, Bell, 93 feet Kozri, Ton, Group G Preview, Belgium, England, lineup as favourites FT, Belgium are virtually through to the round of 16 and they have scored 8 goals in 2 matches. If England beat Panama, they will also go through. Tunisia, though, will hope that Panama can beat England because that will keep their dreams alive. FT, if Batshuayi had taken his chances, this scoreline could have been much more crazier. Michy Batshuayi had more shots, 6, than any other player during. Pic.twitter.com/ZPNP2RFNG7, Squawka Football, at Squawka, June 23, 2018 FT. Pete. And that is the game. Belgium were much too good for Tunisia, but that defensive line will have Martinez worried. If Tunisia can score against them, surely England, on current form, will pose a bigger challenge. 93, goal. Kozri gets one back for Tunisia. But it is too little, too late. Still, a goal is a goal. 90, GOAAALLL. Finally, Batshuayi scores. He has had chances and now, he has a goal. 86, how good is Lukaku for Belgium? Very, very good. 80, make that 3. Batshuayi again. Denied again. Another good chance from just a few yards out. The goalkeeper with a nice reflex save though. 78, another great chance for Batshuayi and this time he managed to hit the frame from 6 yards out. He could have so easily had 2 by now. 76, off the line by Maria. Batshuayi had gone around the keeper and his shot was headed for goal but he was denied. Still 4-1, 73, Vertonghen takes a knock but he is back on. No suspicion of concussion. 66, Badri unleashes another shot at the Belgium goal. Once again, they worked their way through the Belgium defense with ease. Courtois was up to the challenge though. It remains 4-1. 61, Belgium have looked like the World Cup's best side going forward but their defense has been a little porous today. Tunisia have also had chances they have not done much with but perhaps chances that better sides would punish. 58, with the match virtually in the bag, Lukaku is being taken off by Belgium. Fellaini comes on instead. Tactical sub, might as well rest the big man while he can. 56, check out that delicious through ball from De Bruyne. Pure class. Belgium are running riot here. 51, GOAAALLL. Hazard scores. Wonderful pass from Kevin De Bruyne, who was near the halfway line. He picked out Hazard, who controlled it well despite having 2 defenders on him and finished with electric cool. Unstoppable Hazard. Unstoppable Belgium. 4-1. 46, play resumes. How will this end? Lukaku became the first man to score a brace in 2 consecutive matches in 32 matches. The last man to do so, Diego Maradona. Hazard too has been brilliant. His movement has made him a pain for the defenders. Lukaku now joins Ronaldo on 4 goals in this World Cup so far. He is also the first player to score 4 goals for Belgium at a single World Cup. One more stat, Lukaku has now scored more goals in World Cups and European Championships than any other Belgian player, his 7 goals bettering the 6 scored by Jan Selmans. That turned out to be the last touch of the half. Tunisia fought hard but Belgium and Lukaku are clinical in front of goal. If and when Tunisia have made an error, they have been made to pay for it. The second and third goals were a direct result of errors. 45-3, GOAAALLL. Lukaku with his second brace of the tournament. Wonderful little 1-2 with Thomas Moynier, who wonderfully weighed pass allowed the big striker to get behind the defense and then ended up with a little chip over the keeper. Class. 45-2, great break from Belgium. Pass out from defense, brilliant run by Hazard, nice out ball to De Bruyne, but the final ball was just a little too far from Hazard. 45, lots of breaks in play. Injuries and fouls. We have 4 minutes of time added on. 38, De Bruyne has been missing so far. Hazard has been the creative force for Belgium today and they would love it for the Man City man to join the action. There have been 13 penalties in this World Cup trophy 2018, 27 games, already as many as in the entire 2014 World Cup, 64 games. Khazri, the Tunisian skipper, has been a focal point for his side. Belgium have become a little quiet though. 33, now, a shot from Khazri. This is fast developing into a classic match. Martinez needs to find a better balance on the left side of it. Red Devils defense. Gone. An obvious weak link against elite opposition. A shot from Sassy, from just above the box, goes just wide of the left post. 24, the goal has woken up the Tunisians. They are now running at the Belgium defense. All in all, it promises to be a lot of fun as the Red Devils aren't exactly sitting back either. Belgium had 8 shots already. Tunisia, just 1, but they made it count. There have already been 3 goals scored in. Germany led Costa Rica 2-1 that day en route to a 4-2 win. Picked.twitter.com/UAB58, ESPN stats. Completely against the run of play, but this will ignite the game. It came from a set piece. Khazri whipped it in from the left side and Braun rose above everyone to knot it in. There were just 109 seconds between Romelu Lukaku's goal and Dylan Braun's strike for Tunisia. 16, GOAAAALLL. Lukaku scores. Wonderful goal from open play. Lovely through ball and Lukaku ran onto it well and his finish was clinical. 6 international goals in his last 4 appearances for Belgium now. 13, all one-way traffic. Belgium attacking from the flanks, Belgium attacking from the middle, Belgium attacking with through balls. The longer this goes on, the more threatening Belgium are looking. 6th goal. Hazard scores from the penalty spot. It was never in doubt. He earned it, he finished it. The Chelsea man was onto a through ball and is sent to the turf by Ben Youssef. It took a VAR review to confirm the decision. The challenge. The celebration. Tunisia are expected to go forward and attack. But they will need to be careful. Lukaku can be deadly on the break, as he almost was here. The goalkeeper was off his line in a jiffy. Only Spain, 22, are on a longer unbeaten run in international football than Belgium. 2-0-1, and we are a go. Belgium the favourites in this one, but a draw will at least keep Tunisia alive. Lukaku has scored 5 goals in his last 3 internationals for Belgium. The Belgian Red Devils are unbeaten in last 10 World Cup group games, winning the last 5 in a row. W5D5L0. They will be feeling very positive. Tunisia's last win at the World Cup came way back in 1978. Here is a quick look at that game. The Red Devils' best run at a World Cup is 3rd place in 1986, but they are regarded as dark horses for the title in Russia. That run in 1986 was inspired by a certain Enzo Sifo, who is still regarded as one of Belgium's greatest ever players. Belgium and Tunisia have matched up pretty evenly in the past. They have played 3 games against each other and the record stands at 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. But this is a very different Belgium lineup. Also, Tunisia are looking to end a winless streak at the World Cup that now stretches to 12 matches, 4 draws, 8 losses. Their last win at the event came way back in 1978 when they beat Mexico 3-1. This is how the teams are expected to line up. Belgium are ranked third in the world, behind only Germany and Brazil, but Martinez said there was no room for complacency against Tunisian, ranked 21. There is one thing Belgium expects though: we respect Tunisia's threat, but they're a team that need to come out and win the game, so they'll make it very, very open. In that respect, if we look after our performance, we'll get settled into that sort of game. Belgium coach Roberto Martinez has been keeping one eye on next week's blockbuster clash with England in the lead-up to the match against Tunisia. Barring major upsets, the June 28 tie against Gareth Southgate's men in Kaliningrad will decide who tops the group, and Martinez was wary of England's threat. He indicated Belgium will be particularly vigilant during set pieces, noting that 60% of goals at the tournament so far had come from dead ball situations, including both of Harry Kane's strikes and England's 2-1 win over Tunisia. Romelu Lukaku and Belgium can effectively lock up a last 16 berth with victory over Tunisia in Moscow in Group G, ahead of a blockbuster clash with England next week. Lukaku scored twice in a 3-0 win over debutants Panama, and Roberto Martinez is trying to finally squeeze the best out of a squad brimming with talent. The World Cup does not respect generations, the World Cup doesn't respect individual names, it only respects winning teams, Martinez said. The game begins at 17:30 IST. Support our journalism by subscribing to Scroll Here. We welcome your comments at letters@scroll.in. World Cup Group G, Belgium-Tunisia. Sponsored content by published June 11, 2018, 11:26 a.m. Getty Images. Share tweet email Reddit print. Share tweet email Reddit print. In June 2018, a distressed whale in Thailand made headlines around the world. After an autopsy, its cause of death was determined to be more than 80 plastic bags it had ingested. The pictures caused great concern and brought into focus the urgency of the fight against single-use plastic. This term refers to use and throw plastic products that are designed for one-time use, such as takeaway spoons and forks, polythene bags, styrofoam cups, etc. In its report on single-use plastics, the United Nations Environment Programme, UNEP, has described how single-use plastics have a far-reaching impact in the environment. Dense quantity of plastic litter means sites such as the distressed whale in Thailand aren't uncommon. Plastic products have been found in the airways and stomachs of hundreds of marine and land species. Plastic bags, especially, confuse turtles who mistake them for jellyfish, their food. They can even exacerbate health crises, such as a malarial outbreak, by clogging sewers and creating ideal conditions for vector-borne diseases to thrive. In 1988, poor drainage made worse by plastic clogging contributed to the devastating Bangladesh floods, in which two-thirds of the country was submerged. Plastic litter can, moreover, cause physiological harm. Burning plastic waste for cooking fuel and in open-air pits releases harmful gases in the air, contributing to poor air quality, especially in poorer countries where these practices are common. But plastic needn't even be burned to cause physiological harm. The toxic chemical additives in the manufacturing process of plastics remain in animal tissue, which is then consumed by humans. These highly toxic and carcinogenic substances, benzene, styrene, etc., can cause damage to nervous systems, lungs and reproductive organs. The European Commission recently released a list of top 10 single-use plastic items that it plans to ban in the near future. These items are ubiquitous as trash across the world's beaches, even the pristine, seemingly untouched ones. Some of them, such as styrofoam cups, take up to 1,000 years to photodegrade, the breakdown of substances by exposure to UV and infrared rays from sunlight disintegrating into microplastics, another health hazard. More than 60 countries have introduced levies and bans to discourage the use of single-use plastics. Morocco and Rwanda have emerged as inspiring success stories of such policies. Rwanda, in fact, is now among the cleanest countries on earth. In India, Maharashtra became the 18th state to effect a ban on disposable plastic items in March 2018. Now India plans to replicate the decision on a national level, aiming to eliminate single-use plastics entirely by 2022. While government efforts are important to encourage industries to redesign their production methods, individuals too can take steps to minimize their consumption and littering of single-use plastics. Most of these actions are low on effort, but can cause a significant reduction in plastic waste in the environment, if the return of olive Ridley turtles to a Mumbai beach are anything to go by. To know more about the single-use plastics problem, visit Planet Our Plastic portal, National Geographic's multi-year effort to raise awareness about the global plastic trash crisis. From microplastics in cosmetics to haunting art on plastic pollution, Planet Our Plastic is a comprehensive resource on the problem. You can take the pledge to reduce your use of single-use plastics, here. This article was produced by the Scroll marketing team on behalf of National Geographic, and not by the Scroll editorial team.